What's up? It's your boy SH-TBLOCK, and this is Trine 2, the director's cut by Frozen Byte. This is an online indie game that's been around, but we got the director's cut on the WiiU. This is all about 2D side scroller with 3D elements. Beautiful, and I'll get into it a little bit. Just listen to the intro and see if you like the feel of the game.
Once upon a time, there were 3 valiant heroes chosen by a magical artifact called the Trine. You may have heard another tale of how they met. Let me tell you a story of their latest adventure. Something mysterious and magical was taking place in the forest. Amadeus the wizard was asleep in his cottage. It was a place where he could study his fireball spell, hidden from the scornful eye of his wife.
Turn it off! I'm sleeping here! What is it? Who's there?
As you can see, this game has got beautiful lighting and textures and everything. Right here, this is your wizard character, and he can create boxes. He can pull on stuff and move stuff. You're gonna see in a little bit. I moved this boulder; it almost lands on my ass. I had to run out of the way real quick. As you saw in the beginning, you got you got the 6 kind of like characters, but you only really play 3, and then who knows what happens later in the game. But you got basically the 3 characters, and the other 3 are a mystery for now. This is the Trine. This is the thing that pulls all these 3 characters together. This is the intro of all these characters. This is Pontius. He's the knight. He's the fighter. He's the guy that takes on most of the physical punishment. The wizard can do, Amadeus, he could do a couple things, like encase an enemy in one of the boxes and stuff like that. He can pick them up and throw them around a little bit, but doesn't really damage them like this guy, and also Zora, who's the archer thief. There is a RPG element on here where you can character build, and you can reset them at any point, depending if you're stuck on certain things. The puzzle aspects of this game, you have to use all 3 characters. Later in the game, it gets crazy. But you can see, like, the lighting, the textures. This game, you can, when you download, you can. This is actually bigger, like a larger amount of megabytes than is the Super Mario Brothers U game. And this game has a demo now that you can play on the eShop, and also you can take. It sometimes goes on sale. It's like $20 or like $14.99. But this is like this is what I'm talking about. These are like just the beginning stage. So there's tougher enemies than vines. The next, basically you're getting a little quick level of each of the characters to get a feel for them and what they can do, and their strengths and weaknesses are. I found, and then it shows you what to do on the, so it's an easy learning curve. The puzzle of the game is the hard part, and there's different ways to complete the puzzles, but you got to figure it out. Okay, this is Zora. She's the thief and the archer. She's got a little bit. She's more lightweight, limber, flexible, jumps a little higher, that kind of stuff. She has, out of the 3, she's a little bit more finesse player. You really have to learn how to, the hook, so she can use that, not the arrow here, but the actual hook that's coming up. So it takes a little bit of time to really get the swing and the feel and to latch on to different things and stuff like that. And you're going to see it right now. But basically, if you can get to something that's a wooden platform, you can basically hook shot it like in Zelda, and then go up from there. You can swing. You can go up above if you get momentum. But it does. I cut this up. I mean, it took me a while to get through this. I wanted to get the real feel of it before I got into enemies. She can also attack enemies when you build her up and stuff like that. But she can like hide, like sneak by enemies too, and then like surprise attack them. So basically, this is. I mean. If you play this game, it's just unbelievable to. You just will just play this game, and you'll as you're going through every level. I mean, and they go all over the place. The levels are brilliantly designed and beautiful. When you're going through this and you've seen all this the little details and all the stuff that you could do, you just wow. And I put pictures on the Miiverse. I'm like, this game is beautiful. Like pretty game. Like I just kept putting I put a picture of them right on this bridge. Like it's just amazing, So this is when you have all three. Now with all three, like I made the little box for them, and then I smacked it with Pontius, and I got the thing. And the puzzle building and trying to figure out what character could help which character to try to build the puzzle, or what character. Sometimes you need brute force. And you need his charge, and sometimes you need all this stuff. This level's really cut up. This is a lot longer than what I'm showing you, but I just wanted the entrance of this first boss, which overall is not hard, but it's the first boss, and I show you everything that I try to do it, and then I was just like, well, let me try this, and it worked. So I mean, I tried everything that I thought could help. But it didn't help. So basically, you got the three characters, and what I did first was take this, try to get by him, and try to like whack him, but he kills me right off the bat. So you pick another character. Now I got the little goblins coming at me, and once you hit those orbs, you can get all three characters back. So until you get to an orb, though, you're basically stuck with only two characters. So either you have to backtrack or fight whatever you got to fight with the two characters, and then get to the next orb to refill everybody's life. So I try to do everything, and then I'm using Zor to shoot arrows at it. Nothing's working. So basically, you can make a thing and go up there and smash it, but I have the ability. I got the skill point for it. So I have the ability to throw my axe with Pontius, so I did that. And this is how you beat this guy. Spoiler.
Gargantuan snakes and giant snails. Whatever next?
Okay, so the rest of this is going to be the different boards, and I'm also going to show you the online multiplayer. You're going to see some of the puzzles I'm talking about. It's just I got the ice frost shield now, so when the enemies, goblins, touch me, they get frozen. So when they touch the shield, they froze, and they freeze a little bit, and then it slows them down, and I can attack them a little bit better. So I mean, again, you build up your characters. The game is beautiful. It's clever. You have to make this whole thing, keep this up. There's different ways to do it. I just push it over, and then I can climb up here. This is there's a whole thing above this that you gotta. If you want, you can go get the extra little stuff, underwater. Then you come up to this big frog. I throw the hammer at it, they'll do nothing. So basically, like the animation, look at the animation. The frog's like, yeah, buddy, I want me some of that. That's some get her done good stuff. So, you basically do this, get on there, and then fly up over, and then you get all that stuff. There's a lot of secrets and a lot of different things. Again, just look at these different pretty things. I mean, this game is cool, and it's an indie game too. So it's like, you know, you don't think that much, you know, you know, a lot of people don't think that highly of indie games, but you know, this indie game is great, and a lot of, you know, most of them that came out for the WiiU is awesome. Okay, so this is the skill building tree. This is multiplayer. When you're watching this, if you see any like jerky stuff going on, you could pick your thing and go in there. But once you're in multiplayer, only one person can be somebody, and then if you die, then the other two are the left, and then whatever. But if you see any weird jerky stuff going on, like you see that guy just show up behind me, then he show up behind me again, then he shows up behind, that's the host, and that's a problem. When you got a bad host, it goes all over the place, it gets crazy, people are running back and forth, and it gets really glitchy. Also, you can be in the game at any time in the online, on your own personal game at whatever level, and just go online with it. This is awesome. Right now, my own characters are not that high skilled level, so I'm at like this high ass level with no powers, basically, whoever I am. So your skill points of your own quest, even if you're at an advanced quest. You know, that's the thing. But this game's really cool. Like if you have your friends and you could talk to. There's also the push to talk, kind of like how it is for Mass Effect 3, except it's push to talk on the actual analog or digital sticks or whatever you want to call them. Or you could talk all the time. But again, this game is just beautiful. It's rich. It's detailed. I love this game. If you like this kind of story and this kind of feel, you'll love this game too. Peace!